Okay, so, apologies for that. My internet went out for about an hour. I called up Spectrum, and there was a recorded message after I went through the stuff like, oh, there's maintenance. There's maintenance going on right now that may, cause an interruption in service. Internet has been back up for a good 15 to 20 minutes now, so we should be okay. We're gonna go ahead with that assumption. So, and I did not realize this because I was knee deep in the twist. I had forgotten that when I started the stream, I was like, okay, looking for a title as usual. Typically, I can't think of anything, and I'll just put what chapter we're on. But as this is the end of the game, I had put, exclamation point blind, chapter 6 trial, and then some lyrics from the REM song, It's the End of the World as We Know It. Because that's, oh, haha, people see the lyrics and go, ah, right, this is the end of the game. The actual specific lyrics that I put in were, offer me solutions, offer me alternatives, and I decline. Which is so appropriate right now, right? That's so appropriate for what we're doing in this trial. It's amazingly serendipitous that I happened to pick those lyrics. almost like I'm a great streamer and I know how to make a great title. So, just as the stream dropped, this is what was happening. She had said Kibo is going to wind up being punished, even if he chose her. He needs to follow through on his words. That's not fair. You're twisting the rules again. It's fine because it's fiction. Maybe it's a bit forced, but that's fiction for you. And since I didn't vote, I'll be killed with you guys, but I'll accept my death. And so now we resume properly.
みんなが命がけで殺し合いを止める気なら、私は命がけで殺し合いを続ける気だよ。たかがフィクションとはいえ、私だって命がけで作ってるんだよね。弾丸論破に命をかけているんだよ。でね、この後の私のシナリオはこう。長い戦いの果てに無事に希望が勝ったものの、生き残ったキーボ君は首謀者の策略にはまってしまう。
Oh, we're learning all about the sequel now. The next Danganronpa game that's gonna come out.
たった一人で次の殺し合いに挑むことになる。次こそ真の希望をつかむために。こういう結末もありだよね。どこが最低だよ。だがまずいぞ。このままではうちらは無駄死にではないか。
We haven't even seen his vote. Look at the vote.
ま、もう結果は分かりきってるけど、こういうのってお決まりだからさ。モノクマ、投票結果を教えてくれる？はーい、それでは始めましょう。投票の結果、黒となるのは誰か。勝つのは希望か絶望か。
Love it. Love it. No Danganronpas ever again. Do I have to click? Wait a minute, it says the protagonist's name is Shuichi Saihara. That's not correct. Everybody's name should have been on there. What? All 5 people abstained from voting? What's going on? Didn't Kibo vote? I'm relieved. Huh? Why? What is this? The world has changed. Huh? If Kibo refused to vote, that means the world has changed. It means the audience chose not to vote as well. They rejected this killing game. What? Serves you right. That's what you get for breaking the rules like that. Hold on. Is that really okay? Danganronpa is going to end? The killing game full of tense standoffs and backstabbing among friends? It's just going to abruptly end with season 53? Is that really okay? Huh? Your words can't reach them anymore. They clicked out of the stream. They don't want to watch this stream anymore. That's right. Show your love for Danganronpa by turning off the stream. Ludifex, hey! Eventually my internet came back, and I hadn't actually started anything yet, so I did wait for you guys. And you're back. You're back just in time to see the internet stop watching Danganronpa. You never appreciated us, and it looks like you didn't appreciate the power of fiction. No one wants you anymore. No one wants to hear your sick, twisted stories anymore. It's over. This is it. It's finished. Oh, she's gonna be so happy that as as the ultimate Junko, this is the greatest despair that a Junko could ever feel. having not just died, not just lost the killing game, not just allowed Hope to win, but actually ended the Danganronpa franchise. She will go down in history as the Junko who failed the hardest. This really is the end, isn't it? So, what are we going to do now? Now that it's over, there's no need for any punishments. Who would want to watch this kind of thing? What a half-assed ending. This is no way to end Danganronpa. No, it needs to end with a punishment, at the very least. I see. Now, if we continue to live after this, the choice we made won't really matter. The people will just want another killing game, so the only way we can stop this killing game is to kill ourselves. Got it. So let's just get it over with. It's going to end with everyone being annihilated? I never expected an ending like that, so I don't have a punishment ready. So I'll just leave it to Kibo.
Hi.
Alright, I'll do it. I'll be the one who ends this killing game. I'll bring this fiction to an end.
これが外の世界の意志です。このフィクション世界のすべてを破壊し、殺し合いを終わらせる。それが外の世界の意志なんです。
Oh, I wonder if Undertale style they're actually going to close the game on me. That would be cute. I worked hard to keep this going for 53 seasons, and now it's all over. Well, that's fine. If this is a world without killing games now, I don't want to be a part of it. I have no interest in a world without Danganronpa. I guess this is it for us. No survivors. It's kind of a bummer. Sadly, I don't have an exclamation point bummer set up. But now it's all over. We're the last ones to suffer from the killing games. Come on, everyone. We should be proud. We were able to change the world in the end. If this is all just fiction, then everything we've achieved up till now might be a lie. But those lies, they changed the world. Even if we are just fictional characters someone made up. We were able to change the world.
よーし
You're right. I feel the same way. My plan was such a flawless copy, it even failed right at the end.
胸を張っていいはずだよね
So I should be able to hold my head up high as a cosplay cat criminal? Sure. A cosplay cat criminal?
皆さん
Very well. Let's begin. Or rather, let's end this. This is the will of the outside world. Burn it all down. Didn't they take this stuff off of him? Wouldn't it take time for him, like he would have to walk back to his room and put it all back on? And now we all watch the audience watch the credits. Oh, it's everybody too. It's everybody from all of the games. There's Leon, the guy who murdered everybody. I missed whether Celeste's real name was up there or not. It's over! Kaito's grandpa, Kaito's grandma. They're not the real credits, though. Real credits are still to come. Oh, well, those look like real credits. So what are we gonna see in the extra mode? Because if this is like the others, there's going to be an endless mode of sorts, or not endless mode, but a you know, they had school mode and then island mode where you played like a little resource gathering game, and it was mostly there as an like just a way for you to get the rest of the story. For you to, you know, get all of the points dating everybody. I imagine they still put that in here. Even though it's like if we were living in a different world, if we were living in a world where you actually could do this, they would actually not have that. They would go like, you've beaten the game and now you are unable to use any of the stuff. Because using the stuff or continuing to play the game after you've beaten it would, you know, the game would actually self-destruct. But that's not really how games work. We're never going to do that. You're never going to get a game that goes... That's even even something like deleting your save doesn't really exist. I mean, Undertale kind of did it, but not really. Even they didn't quite go all the way of saying, like as a part of the lesson that you're learning with the game, in order to make sure that you get it, we're going to hamper your ability to actually do whatever you want with the game, because our point is that you can't. It is over. That's not to... What, are you saying they're not going to make another one, Rich? Really? Really? We're not going to get Danganronpa 0? Oh, wait, actually, there is already something called Danganronpa 0, isn't there? Danganronpa 0.5? Danganronpa Dream Drop Distance? There'll be more Danganronpa, even though they pretty explicitly spelled out that there shouldn't be. Did that... See, I tried it when I played Pony Island, and that didn't work. Right? That, I never did go back and finish Pony Island. I mean, I finished it, but I didn't finish it. Maybe I should. Or maybe I should Google it. Yeah, Pony Island was maybe a good example of that. I did, though. I deleted it and reinstalled it, but it didn't look like anything happened. Figuratively, Rich, not literally. Not literally. Acquired the new theme. Employee badge. Variety cushion. To each...
I can't do it if you're watching. If you just turn around. Alright. Can't do it if you're leering at me. It's creepy. So,
Didn't Notice You is coming in and hosting just as we've actually beaten the game and are being returned to the title screen. And I wasn't going to stick around any longer. We'll save most of the discussion for next time. No way! You don't like it, Rich? I loved it, but that's because I love deconstruction. I love deconstructive fiction. I think it's wonderful. You must save the game before you can use the clear data bonus. We strongly recommend that you save the game. Yes. I will trust that that was not a troll on their part. The entire game... the individual chapters, like 2 and 3 especially, I didn't like, and I wish that they had been better, but for me, the ending saved it. So everybody's just finishing up their streams, and that's why you hosted me. And I would have ended an hour ago, but my internet went out for an hour. The pacing of the final it was a bit off. It did. I mean, all of the trials dragged a little bit. I would have liked it if each of the chapters was at least an hour shorter. But part of that is just because I was reading it. All right, so we have completed Danganronpa 53. Where does it let me? Game. Game. I should have suspected. All right. Are you okay?
不思議とね。うちはちょっとピンチじゃ。誰か手を貸してくれんか。
I wasn't even sure if they were.
しっかり。助かったぞ。助かった。ねえ、どうして助かったの？どうして私たちは生きてるの？ どうしてだろうね。
It's a good question.
どうしてなのかな。
The killing game is over. Is my waifu alive? I didn't really have one in this game. I didn't have anybody that I really liked. The fictional world is over. So then where are we? Another fictional world after the fiction has ended? What's left for us here? And I thought we were done. Hooray for your smug pyramid. We were silent for a long while, staring into the other side, where we continued to hope, and they continued to torture us. The outside world. 53 times hope moved forward. 53 times the suffering continued. The world on the other side of the fiction. The real world.
で、これからどうするんじゃ？
何も考えてなかったよ。私はもうあれで終わりだと思ってたから。
でも僕たち
Maki,
はまだ生き
Maki's
ている。
alright.
これは嘘じゃなくて真実みたいだね。
It seems as though we don't really have a choice. We can't stay here anymore. But I don't get it. Seriously, how are we still alive? When this world destroyed itself, I thought we would go down with it.
そうじゃな。
Kipo probably saved us.
うむ。
He made sure we didn't die.
どうして？
But why would he do that? There's no point in us escaping to the outside world. We're just fictional characters. Did Kipo save us because he was acting on what the outside world wanted?
いや、
Then maybe this is what the outside world wanted.
あ？
For us to live? That's right. In addition to ending all this, the outside world wanted us to live. I suppose the outside world wanted this lie to become the truth. So come on, everyone. Let's head outside with confidence.
ほら、
The outside world is waiting. The outside world, huh? I wonder what kind of world it is. A peaceful world with no fighting and no despair. That's what Tsumugi said, right?
そうだね。
Yeah, if she wasn't lying.
あ？
It might be a lie.
だってさ、
Remember the last thing Tsumugi said? My plan was such a flawless copy, it even failed right at the end. So I should be able to hold my head up high as a cosplay cat criminal, right?
確か
She said copy. That means she must have been copying someone, right?
なんじゃ？
What does that mean? What indeed? What? You don't know?
でも
Well, I have some theories. Some game theories. Perhaps Hope's Peak Academy and the Remnants of Despair really exist. Maybe Tsumugi was just basing her performance on them.
ちょっと。
So, Tsumugi lied about this whole world being just fiction?
なんじゃと？
What? A surprise ending?
いや、
No, I don't really know for sure. She might have been lying when she said copy. But if she were telling the truth, then it would make sense that that was a lie.
なんじゃ？
What do you mean, that?
それは
What Tsumugi showed us. The way we were when we first arrived. Huh? What am I wearing? Looking good. Now you look more like Ultimates. Ultimates? Really? Next up, the memory you've all been waiting for. Hell yeah, get ready. Once the seal is broken, we'll be in the domain of a killing game. Killing game?
もしかして
You mean we were selected? We got picked? Really? Alright. Yeah, you're right. She actually literally did not use the word copy. What the hell? Whoa, really? I'm selected for it too?
でも
I still don't believe it. I can't believe that any of us would volunteer for this. We forgot everything about our old selves after that first flashback light, didn't we?
確か
That's what Tsumugi said, but something's been bugging me about that. Even if we were obsessed in this killing game, I still can't believe we would participate in it. I don't believe it. But I don't really have any logic behind that.
なんじゃ
One of Kaito's hunches, huh?
どうせ
Anyway, there's no way for us to check when we all applied to the academy, right? Yeah.
やれやれ
What? We can't check. So, in the end, we still don't know what was true or not. The fictional world ends here and the real world lies out there. Perhaps just beyond here is the truth. But maybe it isn't.
まさか
Maybe it's all still fiction in that world, or maybe Danganronpa still continues in that world, or maybe the outside world is the same as this world. It might be a world filled with lies.
ふむ
Well, if we can get out from here, we'll know for sure.
でも
Yeah, but I feel like there's not too much meaning in truth and lies.
あ
What do you mean? I mean that even if something is a lie, even if it's fiction,
ほら
if it has the power to change the world, then it must contain some kind of truth.
だってまさに僕らがそうだよね僕らはこのフィクションの世界でたくさんのフィクションの出来事を乗り越えてきたその全ての出来事が僕らを変えそして最後には世界を変えることができただったら何が真実で何が嘘かなんて関係ない何がフィクションで何が現実かなんて関係ない真実で世界が変わるように嘘で世界を変えられるなら嘘って形を変えた真実でしかないんじゃないかな
He had space slippers. I didn't notice that.
それに世界を希望へと導く嘘もあれば絶望へと導く真実もある真実と嘘のどちらが正しいのかなんて誰にも決めつけられないはずだよ
What? Oh. Despair. I'm like, what is this? What am I missing? I guess it's not important whether it's the truth or a lie, just what it leads to. Yeah, that's what I believe.
現実とフィクションの狭間に立っている今だからこそなおさらそう思うのかもしれないけどさ
だったら確かめに行かないとねこの世界のフィクションで外の世界がどう変わったのかそしてそれを乗り越えた私たちに何ができるのか
I
じ
have.
ゃないつまでも
Wait, which game are you
変わった
playing?
フィクションの世
Notice?
界にはいられんからの
Because I haven't actually started the Miles Edgeworth
この
games
世
yet.
界での思い出を糧に
That's coming up. Well, not tomorrow. Later this week, maybe.
すまんとな
そうだね一緒に行こうこの世界で得たものと失ったものその全てと一緒に確かめに行こう
So that was, I guess, part of the. Okay, hang on. To the other side of this world, to the other side of fiction. Let's find out together. It's what we could accomplish. The story lives on. I'm sure, even now. Even on the other side, it lives on there as well. And thus the story lives on. Was this lie able to change something? Was this lie able to change someone? Was this lie able to change the world? If it was able to change even the smallest thing, then the story isn't over. Question mark? No question mark. Now we're done. Did you look at the far back wall? There should be some numbers in pink. 11037. That's a little Danganronpa joke for you. Cool. All right, so what was I gonna say? All right, so I guess I wasn't expecting the little Nick Fury shows up and invites Shuichi to join the Avengers, but we had the extra little bit at the end where they said, oh, they didn't actually die, which is a little disappointing. Like, I wish games wouldn't do that, or movies or whatever. I mean, I already discussed how I was kind of disappointed in that aspect of all of the Danganronpa games except the first one. How they would go, you know, oh, it's a death game. Oh, anybody can die. Oh, everybody's fine, actually. I didn't watch too much of the Persona 4, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure who that is. I still thought that it was going to be, like, besides having... I really thought that that this whole game was going to be taking place inside of a simulation, right? That was the reason why we saw them with the thing on their head, that they were supposed to be matrixed in, right? But I guess not. I guess they were saying there, no, there is an actual... Maybe it wasn't a literal shell then. Maybe it was still symbolic, because when we zoomed out to the outside, all it was there was nothing outside, and it was just the Danganronpa logo all over the thing. So maybe they really aren't walking around in their own physical bodies. It really was a simulation. And anyway, they kind of pointed out in the end there, the reality that they're escaping to, the reality where all of this happened with the game inside of it, even that isn't necessary. I mean, it's actually necessarily not the real world. It's another fiction that they made up in order to wrap around this game. So even if they escape from this fiction, they're still just escaping into another fictional world, kind of. Yeah, P4 spoilers are okay. Actually, I was gonna end the stream right here, I guess. So we will come back tomorrow, I guess, to play whatever extra stuff there is and just talk the hell out of the game and whatever else we want to talk about then. So have a good night, everybody. Or I guess I'll... what? Actually, no. Whatever you were gonna say about P4, go ahead with it. Stream is over, I guess.